What's up, my babies? I hope everybody's feeling shantastic today. Y'all know your girl is getting married, so I pulled up to Devotion by Live Aqua because I came across a YouTube video and the property looks stunning. Pulled up in real life, property stunning. And I don't know if y'all knew this, but if you're getting married, contact the venues that you're looking at and see if you can come out for a discounted stay. I pulled up and they had my face plastered all over the hotel. Like, how cute is this? They already making a good impression. They trying to sway me. And I really love when a hotel has wristbands instead of key cards. Like, ain't nobody got time to be keeping up with no key card. But we met up with our wedding coordinator. Her name was Leslie. She was actually fantastic, and she showed us to our room.
Let's take this show on the road. Ish, different day, I'll be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away, hop a train, cop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at phone, do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool, I need my girls to work.
As soon as I walked in this room, I said, oh, Leslie, you ate down. I mean, from the welcome Shannon and Andrea on the wall to the photos and pictures of my fiance and I on the TV, she really ate that. And the room was gorgeous. It had a very nice view. Like, just get into it real quick. I'm going to shut up so y'all can appreciate.
So run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's effing go Miami, let's effing go Chicago, let's effing go be more, let's effing go Houston, let's effing go Atlanta, let's effing go Tokyo, let's effing go Brazil, let's effing go London, let's effing go.
Nah, I told y'all, Leslie was doing her biggest one, and she's actually the wedding manager. And I came across this card that was addressed to my fiance and I, and I'm gonna read it out loud for y'all. But y'all, this really pulled on my heartstrings. Like, look at how cute this is. It had our proposed wedding date and everything. And they didn't personalize everything. This literally says, "Dear Shanna, a wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and finding the perfect place is not an easy mission. We hope to be the place where magic happens. The wedding of Shanna and Jamal, they got our little proposed date on here. All of that." If y'all know anything about me, y'all know Big Shan love her snacks, and I was so impressed with the fact that they had Lay's chips and Oreos in the room. And this bag, it was for us to keep. Now, speaking of food, y'all know I gotta fill my belly up, so we stopped by Fiorella to have lunch. This is their Italian restaurant, and y'all, I think all Italian restaurants at all-inclusive resorts are trash. I mean, sometimes they worse than others, but for the most part, they not very good. And Fiorella, unfortunately, is not an exception for me. What I will say is that the service throughout this property was phenomenal. I don't recall our waiter's name, but if anybody knows or recognizes him, yeah, you see me getting my money out because I'm big tipping on him. And I don't know why this never dawned on me, but if you want a lemon drop in Mexico, you got to ask for them to make it sweet because they really are squeezing some lemons back there and putting it in the drink. That's it. Okay, well, they might be doing more than that, but it honestly don't taste like it. Now, this bread and oil situation was good. You know, nothing really to rave about. Honestly, I prefer mine with butter. I don't know what this little tomato thing I ordered was. I thought it was something else, and I ended up getting something different. This calamari situation, though, fire. And I know Caesar salads was invented out here in Mexico, but I ain't never had one I liked out here. Something about that dressing is just funky to me. And the lasagna, yeah, it didn't really have much flavor. It wasn't very good. Honestly, the pasta I could have got jiggy with, but it definitely needed some salt, which we did add. Now, I told y'all my girl Leslie was showing out. So today she hooked us up with cabanas by the pool. And shout out to America. She's the one holding the towels right now. That's my girl, too.
And then it's just effing go trees, new beach, we be out on the coast. Swimsuit, two-piece, catch me doing the most. Eating good in Perry, grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain.
Now, let me just say, this poolside food was the best that I had on the property. It was so good. I don't know why they brought me these nachos with no cheese, but they fixed it, so don't worry about that. But overall, the food was very good. The nachos were good. The hot wings were good. The burger was fantastic. Just no complaints here.
Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So
This resort is so nice, but one,
It's hot. I put the air as low as it would go last night, which was like 16 degrees Celsius, and it never touched 16. The lowest it got was 21, and it was so hot that I literally have to shower and everything all over again, like I didn't just do it last night. What else? Oh my god, the Wi-Fi is terrible. I need to be able to watch my shows when I'm in my room, lay down, scroll the tiki-taki. I can't even do that because the Wi-Fi is so bad. Like, it's terrible. So if there's any reason why I don't choose this resort so far, it would be because of that. And people have been complaining about the Wi-Fi since 2021 online. So, or maybe even before then, but I've seen it as early as 2021. So clearly they have no intentions on actually fixing the Wi-Fi. So that's not it.
All right, y'all. So it's my second and final full day at the resort. And you know, I got to start my day off with some breakfast. And today I'm actually meeting up with Leslie because she's going to give us a tour of the resort and some of the wedding venues and places that we can have like our reception, our cocktail hour, the welcome party, etc., etc. Started off with breakfast at Liberia. And y'all, this breakfast was good. It was actually one of the smallest buffets I've ever really seen, but the quality over quantity, okay? That's what's most important to me. And the quality of food was very good.
Way too late to slow down. No, do what I please, cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home tonight. Let's have me go. Yeah, let's have me go. Yeah, let's have me go. Let's have me go. Yeah, you still let's have me go.
So now that I'm done expanding my back to unimaginable levels, it's time to go meet up with Leslie. And we kicked off the tour by meeting up at the pyramids. And this is that breathtaking scenery that you see when you first pull up to the hotel. She said that this is a good place to have your like welcome reception, or when your guests first come, welcome them, give them their gift bags, etc., etc. Perfect venue for that. Next, we stopped by the Infinity Deck, and this is another venue where they can put a cover over the pool and you can get married there. But I really wasn't interested because I didn't want it to be in the mix of everything else. I kind of wanted a more secluded wedding. She then gave us a tour of the bridal suite, and honestly, I was a little underwhelmed. Like, it was cool, but it kind of just felt like any other room, and the view was not the best. If I'm not mistaken, I believe she said a lot of brides end up just giving this room to their groom and groomsmen because the room that they're staying in is usually better for the bride to get ready in. Next, we looked at some spots that would be good for the reception and or welcome party, and these spots were really nice to me. I really love that downstairs deck area because that's kind of private. They can move those beds out the way, put some tables. This venue was an absolute no for me because it was so hot in there. She said the AC was broken and there was no ETA on when that would be fixed. If there was one aspect of this resort that sold me completely for my wedding, it would be this speakeasy. It's like a little hidden speakeasy nightclub situation, which she said wouldn't be reserved solely for my wedding, but our wedding party could go in there and turn it up and we could basically take the space over. This space was everything to me. I literally loved it so much, and I could just envision my wedding party in here getting everything turned. I just know it was gonna be a movie. Next, we visited the gym and the salon and the spa, and honestly, this is probably like my least favorite part of the tour. Just I'm not really a spa girly. Like, I genuinely do not care, but I will say that this spa was very, very nice.
Tokyo, let's have me go. Brazil, let's have me go. London, let's have me go. South Africa, let's have me go. Korea, let's have me go. New York, let's have me go.
The architecture of this hotel is totally worth talking about because do y'all see this? It's kind of like I don't know what this is, but there's a little pool inside, and when you look up, this is what you see. This is like what it looks like from the top. That's so cool.
Toronto, let's have me go. Paris, let's have me go. Nigeria, let's have me go. DC, let's have me go. LA, let's have me go. 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 Take this show on the road.
After we left the Devotion Lounge, which is their members only lounge, we went and toured one of the suites that you can get when you book for your wedding. And this is the suite that she said that I would be upgraded to for my wedding, which was the Horizon Suite. And y'all, this suite was nice. I think there's one suite that's nicer than this, and it's the presidential suite, but somebody was in it when we wanted to go look at it. But y'all, private jacuzzi on the balcony, wraparound balcony, just a huge freaking room. Like, this room was tea. I can see why she said that bridal parties would rather get ready in here rather than move into that little bitty bridal suite room. Next, we went and checked out the citrus patio, and y'all, if I pick this resort, this is absolutely where I'm getting married. I love how secluded it is. I would have my ceremony on the citrus patio and then my reception in one of these ballrooms, because y'all, we run high, okay? We cannot be outside playing around for that reception. We finna be dancing, we finna be lit. We need to be inside where the AC is, so one of these ballrooms will absolutely suffice. And that was the conclusion of our tour. It was fabulous. We loved seeing all the different venues and properties, and then we pretty much chilled out by the pool for the rest of the evening until it was time for dinner. Okay, so then randomly I see two dudes running around in penguin costumes with a flag that say 126. I asked them what that was about. They talking about some, oh, it's a party for no reason. We just threw a random party because it was 126. Like, okay. They also had poolside tacos, and y'all, these is pretty good. Okay, now the Japanese restaurant is where I really got irritated with the food on this property, because everybody said this was the best restaurant, and I honestly thought it was terrible. I didn't like anything. Everything was severely underseasoned, and the ramen was terrible. So, since the food at the Japanese restaurant was so bad, it was only right that we got room service for dinner. And honestly, this is something that you can skip. This was very mid as well. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't that good. Overall, I really liked this property, but I think we could do better. If the food was better, I probably would have been sold, but I just know this is not the hotel for me. But make sure y'all subscribe to follow along, because the next hotel I head to has a lot of potential, and I think it honestly might be the one. You can find me on all social media platforms, and I look forward to seeing y'all in my next one. Bye.